When accessing the car parking facility, the license plate recognition camera in front of the barrier will read the license plate number. This data is then transferred to the main computer. The driver would push button to dispense a magnetic ticket, and then barrier is opened. The entered car is driven up to the entrance floor of the automated car parking system. Once the driver enters the EES, the 42-inch LCD monitor, which is linked to sensors, will instruct the driver to move left or right accordingly on the pallet, as well as notifying if the vehicle is oversized or overweight. After parking the car, then the driver exits the EES. The driver proceeds to the operation panel located outside the EES, and then inserts the magnetic card into the operation panel, and questions will be displayed on the touch screen. After the entry button has been pressed, the doors closed and the entrance process of the parking facility starts. The lift rises up to the nearest available storage floor. Once it arrives at its destination, the lift hands over the vehicle to the PD. To bring an empty pallet, the lift goes down and stops on the floor where PSR stays. At the same time, the vehicle at the PD is handed over to the cart. The lift, having taken over the empty pallet from the PSR, goes down to the entry floor, and at the same time, the vehicle at the cart travels to an empty rack. The driver comes out of the elevator and then proceeds to the waiting room. The driver settles accounts at the unmanned payment station in the waiting room. Once accounts have been settled, the exit operation of this vehicle starts, and the exit EES guideboard in the waiting room displays the exit EES number and the expected time of retrieval. Two carts on the exiting vehicle floor move in order to withdraw the exiting vehicle, and at the same time, the lift rises to the PSR floor to receive the empty pallet. The driver checks the expected exit time and then moves to the exit EES. To withdraw the exiting vehicle, the vehicle in the front compartment moves to the cart while the lift houses the empty pallet in the PSR. When one cart moves to another compartment with the vehicle in the front compartment loaded, the other cart moves to the front of the exiting vehicle. At the same time, the lift rises up to the level with the exiting vehicle. While one cart parked the vehicle in the front compartment in an empty rack, the exiting vehicle moves to the other cart. The cart loaded with the existing vehicle moves to the front of PD, and then the vehicle is handed over directly to the lift through the PD. While the lift goes down, the interior door of the exit EES opens. The lift, having arrived at the entry floor, hands over the vehicle to the exit EES, and the interior door closes, while the exterior door of the exit EES opens. The license plate recognition camera recognizes the accounted vehicle and opens the barrier, so the driver leaves the parking building.